What is going on, guys? All the viewers here on my channel. I am back here with another upload, and it's been a while since I've done a story time, which some of you guys like, some of you guys don't really like, but it's just been a while since I had a story upload. I don't really have any more stories to tell, primarily because I just told every single story I had in my life, which you can go and check out on my channel. I already have a playlist of every single story I made on my channel if you guys want to go back to it. I kind of re-looked all my stories, and since because it converted into Christianity, some of the stuff I wasn't really feeling good of what I've said. Like, I would kind of use God's name in vain, which I just feel cringe when I hear that. It's just, I don't like it. So now every time I do a story time, I'm going to be saying less things that are just cringy, and hopefully now everyone that's watching these story times, hopefully that when I make a story time, I'll be less cringy and less with a bad tongue. But yeah, today's story time is just a funny one. Hopefully this is not going to be like a 20-hour long story time where I just mess up every single sentence I say. But apparently it's going to be about playing DRG. When I was making this story time, I thought that maybe I could use some DRG gameplay to make this interesting, or maybe like a coincidence. I don't know, but I'm just gonna use Call of Duty gameplay because this is the usual gameplay I use for story times. Maybe the next time I'll use like a Destiny 2 gameplay, but this is the gameplay I'm gonna be doing. Anyways, back to the topic. Today's story time is about me playing Deep Rock Galactic, and a funny moment happened, which I'm not gonna spoil the story because I was just, at this point, why do you want to watch the video if I already told you what the video is going to be about? But it's something about DRG that I found that was very funny, so let's just get on right to it. I just died as soon as I try to tell my story. Alright, so how the story began, honestly, I don't know where to start, except I could just start from when it was the beginning. But this moment, while I was playing DRG, was so quick, I could probably just tell this story within a few minutes, because this story shouldn't take that long for me to explain. How this happened was I was just playing with a few people online, not with my friends. Because in DRG, you can go and join other servers that people have made. And so I joined into another server because I finished everything in DRG. I had no objective, so I just randomly joined servers just to level up my character that I was playing. I was currently playing the engineer in time, and everything was just going smoothly, if I could talk correctly. We were completing a mission that the host made, and that was refining liquid morkite. Now, what is refining liquid morkite? It's a mission that is similar to constructing an oil rig. You place these pipes all around the area in certain angles of how you're trying to place them, so it would be the shortest way possible to get them to the other oil rigs. And you would place these pipes once you're done to the oil rig, so then you would go back and connect all the pipes. And even though you have connect the pipe to the other oil rig, you have to construct them so they'll stick together. Otherwise, you won't be able to use that oil rig, and we won't be able to start the mission. So once we were all done with that, we went back to the center of the oil rig and pressed the button. So then it was refining liquid morkite. This mission took a little bit for us to do, because before we can even start, I'm on the surface level floor of the cave that me and my team are in, and I'm mining this gemstone called a Jadis. And while this was happening, I was wondering in my head where the other players were. So on our team was 2 gunners, me being the engineer. I don't know where the other two are. The first one is just on the surface level like me, just on a higher ground like a hill or something. But then where's the other gunner? So the other gunner somehow was like over 100 feet below where I'm standing, and apparently I realized, oh crap, this guy is underneath us. He's somehow probably glitched through the floor. Then I realized I went over, and he's under the exact same spot where the drop pod spawned in. Now, for those who don't know, who play DRG, which is a short-term word, 3-letter word to call a game called Deep Rock Galactic, that's a short term for it. And in Deep Rock Galactic, there's this glitch where in the game, when you go on a mission, you go in this drop pod, and when it drops, it opens the door so you can get out and do the mission. that same place, it spawns in a crater. So when drop pod's not there, if you go down to the crater, there is a chance that you'll glitch through that spot and go down deep underground to where you'll be stuck there. That is currently what just happened to our one player that we were playing with DRG, and he was under 100 feet down underground and stuck in the floors. Luckily, he was able to burrow himself out, and so we were like, okay, so he's gonna come out, and we're able to start the mission. But instead, he went in reverse and just kept digging underground, and we were confused on why this was keep happening. So I went and started digging down underground to find him. And I just need to explain this a little bit here about this. So while trying to mine, I realized that I'm able to mine faster. In terms, it takes less hits to mine the block. Now, the reason why this is the case is because me and my team, before starting the mission, we grabbed a boost drink, which you can buy at the bar. Now, this is not like any drink. It's just regular boost drink. It's nothing that bad happens. No. It's just like a regular drink you can buy to get yourself a boost. And at the bar, there's multiple boost drinks that you can buy to get different boosts. Like, you can increase speed, you will take less fall damage, health increase, a lot of drinks that you can choose from. But it's randomized, so you cannot choose it. The game will choose it for you. So unless you want to save your resources to make drinks, then you can. But luckily, me and my team got a drink boost before we started the mission. So in this exact moment, I am just thinking to myself, why is our player digging downwards and not digging up? So I kept digging and digging and digging down a hole. Not really just like digging straight down. No, I'm just digging to like downwards but slanted, so you're able to come up the hole, and so you can get out and then we can go back to the surface. So I'm digging and I reach to where our friend is, but the colors change and it's like a little bit like dirt. And apparently I looked at the scanner and it was bedrock, so it took for me a little bit to then dig because it would dig less pieces and I would have to dig more. And so I got to another layer, which our friend also meanwhile still keep digging downwards, and I tried to talk to him in chat and he kept responding and said that I reached to another layer, and I used a scanner. Apparently this is compressed granite. This dude, instead of digging upwards to our team, wanted to see what was the least layer on the ground, and it was called compressed granite. Now, currently I'm looking this up if compressed granite is actually a mineral, but unfortunately, compressed granite is not a real mineral, so this must mean it is just a game mineral, but granite does exist as a real mineral. Now, after digging for some time, I would say like 10 to 20 minutes, I was able to reach to the gunner that was digging for some time down here. And when I went down to his location, he just points down to the hole that he dropped, and I just see that he just dug like I don't know how many miles long down there, but I didn't want to look down the hole because I was afraid that if I looked downwards to see how long that this gunner dug in this compressed granite, I would probably fall into the hole, and I want to be able to get back up. Anyhow, I was able to get back to our other gunner, and we were able to get back up to the surface that I got him back, and so we were able to start the mission. All of us thought it was funny that this even happened, and plus, I was able to get a screen recording, not the moment when I was trying to dig to him, but I have a screen recording of the giant tunnel that I dug downwards toward our gunner. Okay, so this is the hole that I dug and started digging, making a tunnel down here. So it's a long way down, and eventually we're gonna see some brown-like layer of mineral, but it's actually bedrock. Let me just get this proximity mine that I didn't even use. The reason why I even placed that proximity mine was while I was digging down here so I could protect myself. Anyways, this is the stairway that I was trying to dig to get to our gunner that was down here. So this is like he dug like this giant hole downwards. It's like pretty deep down. I'm not gonna go down there, but this is the closest I can get for a close-up view picture. But yeah, this is basically the giant hole that I try to dig down to get our teammate to get up to the surface, and I thought it was pretty funny. Also, shout out to this guy right here named Ibo. He's the teammate that got stuck underground and I helped him out. So if you're watching this right now, I thank you that you were able to get me, that I was able to make this video, because I mean, without his permission, I probably wouldn't be able to make the story time if Ibo didn't allow me, but he said sure I can make the story time. It was a funny moment. So yeah, this is the reason why I was able to tell the story, was because of him. He was the one that even helped me out, that I made this video. I mean, I made the video and I told the story, but overall, if I didn't get permission from him, this video wouldn't be on here. Anyways, back to the story. We were able to get back to the space rig and complete the mission. We extracted all the liquid morkite. We sent the rocket to the space rig that carried the liquid morkite to mission control, and we had to stand there for 2 minutes for the drop pod to get back. But then we got into the drop pod and went back to the space station, and we completed our mission and got rewards. So it was a fun time, honestly. I liked the funny moment that happened in DRG, but that's basically what happened in this story, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy this story time. I thought it was pretty funny too. If you guys like these story times that I make, then just press the like button. You don't have to if you want to. It just lets me know that you guys like these story time videos, and I'll consider if I want to make any more of these. But so far, I've told every single story that I have, and right now I just finished explaining my story time. So hope you guys enjoy this. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Over here by the marker point.
Give me
Jadis
a hand,
here.
guys.
There's a Jadis here.
We're rich.
Jadis here.
We're rich.
We're rich.
Found the Jadis.
We're rich.
There's
Jadis
a Jadis
here.
here. We're rich.
There's
Found
a
the
Jadis here.
We're rich. There's a
Jadis
Jadis
here.
here.
We're rich.
Found the
Jadis here.
We're rich. Found
There's
the
a Jadis here.
We're rich.
Found the
Jadis
Jadis.
We're rich. We're rich. There's a Jadis here.
We're rich.
Jadis here. We're rich.
Jadis here.
Found the
Jadis
Jadis
here.
here.
We're rich.
Found
There's a
Jadis
Jadis
here.
here.
We're rich.
Found the Jadis here.
We're rich. We're rich.
There's a Jadis here.
We're rich.
There's a Jadis here.
We're rich. Found the
Attention.
Jadis here.
We're rich.
Jadis here. We're rich. Found the
Jadis here.
We're rich. There's a
Found the
Jadis.
Jadis.
We're rich.
Jadis here.
Told them letting you keep the gold for yourselves was a mistake.
Jadis here.
We're rich. Found
There's
the
a Jadis here.
We're rich. Found the
Jadis
We're
here.
rich. We're rich.
Jadis here.
We're rich. Found the
Jadis
Jadis
here.
We're rich.
Are you blind?
Jadis
There's a Jadis here.
We're rich.
There's a Jadis here.
We're rich.
Found the Jadis. There's a Jadis here.
We're